You can go ahead and set an intention, a purpose, or a dedication for today's practice. And just seal that intention, purpose, or dedication to your heart. We're going to work on heart openers this month since it's Valentine's Day and Heart Health Month for February. I thought it would be a good focus. So to open our heart and chest, we also have to focus on our shoulders. So let's take our arms out to the side. Take your right arm across your body, just hook with your left arm. So left hand up. And then try to feel a nice stretch in your shoulder. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more inhale, reach left, give a little pull. Exhale, unravel. Take your right arm up. Catch your elbow with your left hand. Try to keep sitting up nice and tall. Keep that belly engaged. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Let's take it the other way. Left arm across, right arm hooks. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Left arm goes up and over. Catch your left elbow. Just give yourself a little tug. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, little squeeze. Just one more inhale. Exhale, unravel. You can take them across your body just once or twice. And then we're going to take our right arm up. I'm going to turn, actually, so you can see my back. So take your right hand in between your shoulder blades, and then take your left hand behind you. The front of your left hand can press into your back. So if you can reach fingers, go ahead. Just keep this light for now. We're going to do this again at the end of our practice. And since our arms will be more warmed up and our shoulders, you'll probably be able to get further later. But just for now, do what you can. Again, if you can't catch fingertips, just press your hand in, press your hand in. Everyone take one more breath, right elbow up, left elbow down, and then release and switch it out. Left arm in between your shoulder blades. Right arm behind you. So my right shoulder is a lot tighter than my left. I can't quite catch my hands on this side. So I'm just going to press my hand into my back, my hand into my back. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale. One more inhale, left elbow up, right elbow down. Exhale, unravel that. You can take it side to side again. Come up from sitting on your heels. Take your arms forward, slide to the middle of your mat if you need to. If you were forward, just come into a tabletop. Squeeze your core in, feel that core engagement. Send the crown of your head forward, tailbone back. Inhale, feel that core light up. Exhale. On your inhale, tuck your toes. Slowly rise your knees on your exhale. Come all the way up to your first down dog. So take a breath or two. Pedal out your knees. Pedal out your heels. And then come back to center. On your inhale, lift your right leg high. You can point your toe if you'd like. Exhale, place it through to a lunge. Then drop your left knee down. Lift yourself up. Just tap your front knee. Take a moment to sit up nice and tall. And then I want you to start to settle that knee forward. So your upper body is going to stay tall. You're just coming forward in your front leg. Full breath in. Full breath out. Now just for a moment, reach arms behind you. More than a moment. We'll do a breath or two. Interlace hands at your tailbone. Press back and feel your heart and chest open. Full inhale, full exhale. You should feel a nice stretch in your left hip. Inhale, press back. Exhale, unravel. Bring your knee back over your ankle. Release your hands down. Tuck your left toes behind you. Lift your knee. Step your right foot back to your down dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Let's take a modified vinyasa. So come forward to your high plank first. Drop your knees and lower down to a low push-up. Then lower all the way down. We're going to take a quick locust pose to engage our back body. Arms by your sides. Lift your heart and chest. Lift your legs. Inhale, lift up, thumbs up. Exhale, release hands down under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. You can come back through the tabletop, through a high plank, or lift right to your down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Option to point your toes. Exhale, place it through to your lunge. Drop your right knee down. Lift yourself up. Hands tap your left knee. Take a full round of breath. Spine is long. Belly is pulling in. Now, start to hinge forward. Just dipping into your front knee, but spine stays nice and tall. So I don't want to see any hinging forward or hinging back. You're just melting into that front knee. Full inhale. Full exhale. Now, if you feel steady and able, reach arms back, interlace fingers behind. Feel that heart and chest opening. Full breath in. Full breath out, settle. One more inhale, press back. Exhale, release. You can tap your knee. Hands come to frame your front foot. Tuck your toes, lift your right knee. Step back to that down dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Taking another modified vinyasa, come forward to your high plank. Drop your knees this time, and keeping your upper body straight, lower down to that low push-up. Now come up just to a cobra, so lift your heart and chest as much as you can. And then release slightly, come back to your knees, press back up to a down dog on your knees, and then tuck your toes, up dog in it on your knees, and then tuck your toes, down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold. Inhale to your flat back, so tap your shins, find your flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, reach arms back. Sweep forward and up to your fierce or chair. So pull your core in, settle your hips down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, settle. Inhale, straighten legs, reach all the way up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale to your flat back, tap your shins. Exhale, send your right foot back. Inhale, arms reach back, long spine. Exhale, forward and up, high crescent lunge. Feel that reach in your fingertips. Feel that settling in your hips as you press your back heel back. Now bring your arms down by your sides, palms are up, elbows are in towards your ribs. Now I want you to focus on the back of your shoulders, so your shoulder blades or your scapula. Turn your hands out. See what that does to your shoulders. So like you're holding a platter, like you're a waiter or a waitress. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, plant your back foot. Open up to your warrior two. Gazes forward, front knee stacked over your ankle. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, flip your front palm. Reach up and back. Reverse your warrior. Reaching for the back of the room. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cartwheel down to a twisted lunge. On this first one, I want your left knee to be pressing into the outside, or your left hand to be pressing into the outside of your left knee. So right hand down, left hand, it keeps your knee to midline. Twist from your core and peek up. Release your left hand down, step back, down dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Moving through a mindful vinyasa. Come forward to your high plank. Squeeze core and elbows, lower down to your low push-up. Inhale to a cobra or an upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, curl your knee to your nose, feel that rounding. Send your right leg up. Place your right knee through. Look forward. Step forward and fold. Lift your flat back. Fold forward. Bend your knees. Reach arms back. Now this time, keep arms reaching back to airplane, but lift your heart and chest. So we're in a chair. We're just modifying our arms. I have my laptop over here to watch you guys. I just need to change the view here too. Take a full breath in. Oh, good. And a full breath out. Now bring your hands to heart center. We're coming into a standing pigeon pose. Shift weight into your left foot. Lift your right ankle up, stack it on your left knee. Now sit your hips back like you're sitting back on a couch or into your chair. Good. You have a couple arm variations, so I just want you to take what your body's calling for. You can reach arms back to airplane, focus on that heart and chest lifting. You can take elbow to knee, elbow to heel, and really focus on pressing your right knee down towards your mat. Or you can release your hands to the floor. Maybe just play with shifting weight onto your elbows. So eventually there can be an arm balance here. So you can just kind of play with that. Maybe lift your hips a little. I want you to feel that glute and hip engagement and press your right knee down, working that inner thigh. If arms are back, focus on that heart and chest opening. Everyone take one more breath. Slowly bring your hands back to heart center. Unravel your right leg. Send both legs straight, reach arms up. You can add a back bend. Come forward and down, fold. Lift your flat back. Step your left foot back. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, sweep forward and up. High crescent lunge. Strong front knee. Fingertips are reaching, hips are settling. Now bring your arms down by your sides. Elbows in towards your ribs, palms are up. So again, like you have that platter. Now, just focusing on your back body, the back of your shoulders. Take your arms out. Feel your shoulder blades squeeze together behind you. Inhale, reach up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, plant your back foot. Find your warrior two. So your upper body turns to the left, arms to a T, gazes forward. Settle into that front knee. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Looking for that side body reach, that side body stretch. Inhale, reach a little deeper. Exhale, cartwheel down, twisted lunge. Left hand is planted. Right hand presses on the outside of your right knee to keep it to your midline. You twist from your core and peek up. Inhale, twist. Exhale, right hand down. Step back, down, dog. Full round of breath. So your choice. You can take the vinyasa. You can take the variation with knees down. You can come to a locust. Sometimes if my shoulders are bothering me, I'll just do a high plank, hover here, and then lift to my down dog. So your choice from here on out, what you do in your vinyasas. I want you to honor your body. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, curl knee to nose. Feel that rounding. Send your left leg up. Place it through to your lunge. Look forward. Step forward and fold. Lift your flat back. Fold forward. Bend your knees. Reach arms back. Keeping arms back, just lift your heart and chest in your chair. So you're still sitting back into those hips. You're just allowing your shoulder blades to squeeze behind you and your heart and chest to lift. Bring hands to heart center. Back to our standing pigeon. Shift weight into your right foot this time. Lift your left ankle up and stack it on your right knee. Now sit back. Push your left knee down towards your mat by using your inner thigh. So press. Arm variation of your choice. You can always keep hands at heart center. You can reach arms back. You can tap elbow to heel, elbow to knee. You can plant hands down and just play with that little shift of weight forward. Just take one more breath. Hands back to heart center. Sit in. Unravel your left leg. Straighten both legs. Reach up. You can add the back bend if it feels good. Come forward and down. Fold. Lift your flat back. Step your right foot back. This time, plant your right foot down. Reach arms back. Interlace hands at your tailbone and press into your hands to lift yourself up. So again, focusing on that heart and chest shining forward, shoulder blades are squeezing together behind you. We're just gonna add a little dynamic movement from here. So on your inhale, straighten your front leg, press back, open your heart and chest a little more. Maybe there's a tiny back bend. Exhale, bend back into your front knee, upper body can relax. Inhale, straighten, press back, lift heart and chest. Exhale, bend back in, upper body center. Inhale, straighten, press back, lift up. Exhale, bend, back to center. One more. Inhale, straighten, press back. Maybe you pause and lift up or peek up. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Take your arms out to a T. Upper body turns towards the right for your warrior two. Flip your front palm. Reach up and back, reverse your warrior. Now straighten your front leg, release your left hip. Really reach back. You can catch your left wrist if you'd like with your right hand. You can take your hand in between your shoulder blade and catch your elbow. Just give yourself a little tug, a little self-assist. Reach back. Upper body to center, arms to a T. Coming into a straight leg triangle, reach for the front of the room. When you can't reach anymore, left arm down, right arm goes high. You can take your left hand to your shin or the inside or outside of your foot. Peek up at your top thumb. Now, if you feel steady in your legs here, I want you to take your arms back, interlace them at your tailbone again, press arms back, send the crown of your head forward. So you're still slightly turning your upper body to the left. You're pressing back for length. Take one more breath. Slowly unravel, come back to your straight leg triangle. Lift back up to standing, bend into your front knee, just tap the warrior two. Cartwheel down, back to your twisted lunge, right hand planted. This time your left arm can reach up if you'd like. You can take it out, really opening your heart and chest. And then release your left hand down. Step back, down, dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Your choice, move through a vinyasa, take a variation. You can always stay in your dog and just pedal out your knees and pedal out your heels. It's a perfectly good option. I never drink enough water before class. Meeting in our dog, lift your right leg high. Curl your knee into your nose, feel that rounding. Send your right leg up. This time, hover your right knee to your right elbow like you're in a high plank. Hold for a full round of breath. Core is working. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, place it through. Look forward with a long spine. Step forward and fold. Lift your flat back. Fold forward. This time, keep knees straight. Reach arms out to the side and all the way up to the ceiling. Bring your hands to heart center, Tadasana or mountain pose. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Coming into our dancers, send your left arm up towards the ceiling. Take your right arm out to the side. Catch your right foot behind you. And then just take a moment to ground through your left foot. When you're ready, kick back into your hand. You have the option to hinge forward. You have the option to reach forward. You can always keep your top arm reaching. Just find a point in front of you in your room to focus on. It's called your drishti in yoga, your focal point. And then just move on breath. See if you can kick in just a little deeper on this last breath. Reach and kick. Slowly bring your knees back together. Release your foot. Take a little backstroke or windmill of your arms. Open up that shoulder girdle. Land in your conscious mountain pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Coming into a tree pose, shift weight into your left foot. Lift your right knee to 90. Make sure your knee is coming right out from your hip crease. So knee and hip crease are in line. When you feel grounded and steady, take your right knee out to the right. Press your foot into your thigh, calf, or ankle. Then arm variation of your choice. You can leave arms by your sides. You can bring your hands to heart center. You can interlace fingers and reach up. Try to lift your heart and chest a little higher. Everyone, just take one more breath in your tree. And then slowly walk yourself back in, hands to heart center, knee to 90. Release your right foot down. Release your arms by your sides. Take a full round of breath. Shake out your ankles if you need to. Let's come back into our flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, send your left foot back. Plant your left foot down. Reach your arms behind you. Interlace hands at your tailbone and press into your hands to lift yourself up. Now adding that dynamic movement. On your inhale, straighten your front knee, press back into your hands, lift your heart and chest. Exhale, come to center, bend back in. Inhale, straighten, press back, lift. Exhale, center, and bend. Inhale, straighten, press back, lift heart and chest. Exhale, center, bend your front knee. Take one more set, straighten, press back, lift up, maybe tiny pause, maybe peek towards the ceiling. Bend back into your front knee. Bring your arms to a T, heart and chest to the left. Warrior two. Flip your front palm. Reach up and back, reverse your warrior. Straighten your right leg. Reach back. You can catch your wrist. You can catch your elbow. Find even more space, even more reach. Come back to center with your upper body. Return your arms to a T. Coming into our straight leg triangle, you can flip thumbs up towards the ceiling if you'd like. Reach for the front of the room. Right arm down to your shin or the inside or outside of your leg. Left arm floats up. Now, if you feel steady, both arms can meet at your tailbone, interlace hands, press back. Maybe you peek up at the ceiling. Maybe if you feel tension in your neck, you peek down at your knee or your big toe. Take one more breath. Press into your hands to lift yourself back up. Arms come to a T, bend into your warrior two just for a beat. Cartwheel down, twisted lunge, left hand planted, right arm up to your knee or your hip. Maybe you reach out to open. Right hand down, step back, down dog. Full round of breath. Your choice, vinyasa flow. Stay in your dog. Take some variation in between. Beautiful choices, everyone. Meeting in our dog, send your left leg high. Curl your knee into your nose, feel that rounding. Send your left leg up. Hover your left knee to your left elbow. Pause. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, curl your knee up to place it through. Look forward. Step forward and fold. Lift your flat back. Fold forward. Keep legs long. Reach arms out. Reach arms up. Reach for the ceiling. Press palms, hands to heart center, Tadasana or standing mountain pose. Full round of breath. Dancers on our left side, let your right arm reach high. Take your left arm out like you're holding that tray. Catch your left foot behind you. Especially if you're in a carpeted room like I am, really make sure you're steady. Your ankle should be working. Then kick into your hand. I like to find my furthest kick and then I kind of bring my arm parallel to the floor and kick and reach. But you do what works for you. It's your dancers, it's your body. It may not be the same as mine, and that's okay because we're all different people. Everyone take one more breath. Kick and reach. Find your full expression. Bring your knees back in. Release your foot. Take that nice backstroke or windmill of your arms. Land in your conscious mountain pose. Feel both feet grounding into the floor. Feel your spine growing long, crown of your head up. Coming into our tree, shift weight into your right foot. Lift your left knee to 90. Take it out to the side. Place your foot into your thigh, calf, or ankle. Your big toe can always stay on the floor. The ball of your foot can stay on the floor. You can just tap heel to ankle if you need to. You're still doing the pose. Hands can come to heart center. Hands can interlace and reach up. Maybe both arms just reach up for your branches. It's your grounded and steady tree. Find what works for you. It's better to find what works in your body than to struggle through some variation that doesn't serve you. So yoga isn't really about coming into full expression. It's truly about the journey, exploring your body, and exploring each pose. Just take one more breath, lift heart and chest. Work your way back in, knee to 90. Release your left foot down. Release your arms by your sides. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Reach arms up. Bend your knees, sit back into your chair. Core pulling in, hips settling down. Now lift your heels, we're coming into a tiptoe chair. If you'd like, you can bend your knees, sink your glutes, and come all the way down to a tiptoe toe stand. We're eventually gonna meet on our bums in a bow pose. So if this doesn't work for you, just sit all the way down, come back on your bum and send your legs forward. Go ahead and make your way to your boat if you were in the toe stand. Now everyone, lift your heart and chest up. Pull your core, your low belly in and down. Heart up, belly down. We're just gonna lift our arms, just pulsing. 10, 9, 8, you have the option to straighten your legs if you'd like. It makes the pose harder, so I'm not going to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your knees in, and then you can cross your heels. Bring your legs in front of you. Just sit for a moment. Full breath in. Full breath out. Send both legs long. We're coming into a seated spinal twist. Take your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Take your right arm behind you. Lift your left arm up. You can wrap it around and twist, or you can take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee, press them into each other to find length through your spine. So your back arm is just there for support. You're sitting up tall through your upper body and then twisting from your core. Keep your front foot flexed if you can. Good. Peek back over your shoulder. And then slowly just unravel your upper body forward. Keep your right foot and knee where it is. We're gonna bring our left heel in towards our glutes. So in towards your right glute. Now, if this is enough for you, if you're feeling it in your hips, you can just stay here, especially if you have tight hips or a tight low back. If you feel like you can walk your right foot out, go ahead and walk it to the left so that your knees are stacked on top of each other. I'll turn towards the camera a little bit. So again, if you're not able to do this, just stay here. You can also just keep that left leg long if pulling it in really aggravated your hip. We're going to come back to our arm variation from the beginning. So we're coming into what's called cow face pose. So arms out to a T. Take your right hand in between your shoulder blades. Take your left arm behind you. So see if you can reach now and grab fingers and kind of interlace them together now that our shoulders are a little more worked and warmed up. Again, if you can't grab your hands, just press your right hand into your back and then top of your left hand into your back. Right elbow up, left elbow down. Keep your spine tall. So I could tell I was tucking my chin. So untuck your chin, sit up tall. Everyone, take one more inhale. Exhale, unravel your arms. Then unravel both legs. Send them forward. You can take both feet to the floor. Just take a little windshield wiper side to side to release your hips. And then to neutralize our spine, take both legs long. Bring your hands by your sides, fingertips forward. Just a little mini staff pose. Press into your hands, lift your hips, even if it's just a centimeter. And release them back down. Switching sides, take your left foot to the outside of your right knee. Place your left arm behind you. Reach your right arm up. Take a wrap around your knee or take your elbow to the outside of your knee. Use that compression for leverage to sit up tall and twist. So again, keeping heart and chest open, shining forward. Inhale, peek back, finish your twist. Exhale, just unravel your upper body forward. Coming back to our cow face pose. So again, you can just keep this right leg straight if this is enough for you. If you can bring your right heel into your glute, go ahead. If you can walk your left foot across your mat and get your knees on top of each other, you can do that. Arms out to the side. Left arm behind you to your shoulder blades, right arm behind you, press back. Now again, I'm tighter on this side, so I can't quite reach my fingertips, just both hands pressing into my back. Sitting up tall. Try to keep pressing your knees down towards the floor to really work those outer hips. I can feel it in my glutes too, because I have tight glutes. So if you can too, that's good. Well, it's not good that you have tight glutes, but it's good that you're working them. Just take one more breath. And then unravel your arms out to the side, release them down. Unravel your legs, feet to the floor. Just a little rock side to side, release those hips. Both legs forward, mini staff pose, hands by your hips, fingertips forward. Press down, lift up, release your hips down. Slide your heels in towards your glutes, and then slowly roll yourself back. So we'll work in a quick back bend here, taking a bridge or a wheel pose. Press your hands into the mat, press your feet into the mat. Then lift your hips up towards the ceiling. If you'd like to take a wheel, you can bring your hands by your ears and then press down to lift up. Now I want you to bring a light focus to your hips. So those hip points, tap them even if you're in the bridge pose. And then just tilt your hips forward so that slightly tilts your tailbone back. And then pull your core in slightly. Keep lifting your hips. Slowly lower hips down. Let your knees fall to the side. Bring the soles of your feet together. Place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly. Just take a little pause here. Take a full round of breath. Bring your knees back up to center. Separate your feet the width of your mat. You can walk them out. Arms out to a T or goalpost arms. Let's take a nice wide twist. So let your knees fall over to the right. Stack your right ankle on your left knee. You can take your gaze to the left if it's okay on your neck. Let your right ankle, your right foot kind of coax your left knee down towards the floor. Take one more full round of breath. Unravel your right ankle. Bring both knees back up, soles of your feet down. Take that windshield wiper side to side again, just releasing any tightness in our hips. When your knees fall to the left, stack your left ankle on your right knee. Option to gaze to the right if it's okay on your neck. So we have this focus on heart openers this month. But part of heart opening is also showing yourself some self-love, showing yourself some self-compassion, kind of being your best friend and making sure you're sending your body and your mind positive thoughts instead of beating yourself up and maybe sending yourself negative thoughts. So take this next breath, just tell yourself something kind. Unstep your ankle, lift your knees, take that slow windshield wiper. Knees come back to center. Pull both knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. You can take a little rock or sway side to side. I like to make circles to kind of massage my low back. You can take your feet up to the ceiling, grab the outside of your feet, take a happy baby. You can rock side to side there. You can even take a straddle pose, kicking both legs out, really feeling that stretch in the back of your legs. Whatever variation you took, bring yourself back in to your double kneaded chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Then send both legs long for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Let your feet fall out, arms by your sides, palms face up. Now just for a moment, pick your shoulder blades up off your mat, pull them down towards your hips, and then release your arms down. Not holding any tension in your face, neck, or shoulders. Close your eyes. Receive your practice and enjoy your final resting pose. I'm going to mute myself so you don't hear any background noise, but I'm going to bring you out of this with 3 rings of the bell. So just relax here until you hear the bell. Maybe tell yourself something kind again and enjoy your Shavasana. So fall in love with yourself is the first secret to happiness. Robert Morley. Start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Just bringing awareness back into your physical form. When you're ready for a larger movement, hug your knees into your chest. Show yourself that self-gratitude, that self-love, and thank yourself for making it to your mat this afternoon. Reach your right or left arm back, whichever feels more natural, and roll into that side, falling into fetal position, our beautiful position of new beginnings. Recall your intention, purpose, or dedication from the beginning of your practice. You have the option to set a new one right here to take you through the rest of your Monday, maybe even into the rest of your week. Start to press yourself up to seated, facing forward. You can keep your eyes closed, or you can glance down at the floor. Bring your hands to heart center, tucking your chin or glancing at your fingertips. Take a full breath in, sit up tall, and a full breath out. Let's recognize the peace and light within each and every one of us by bowing forward together and saying namaste or thank you. Thank you, everyone. Awesome practice. Good to see you all. Good to be back, even if we are on Zoom. Let me know if you have any questions or if you just want to say hi.
Thank you.
Hi, Olivia. Thanks. Hi, Thomas. Thanks. Hi, Dusty. Thank you.
Hope you had a good holidays. Enjoyed.
I did. How did you? Did you have a good holiday?
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to be home for it, I guess, longer than I normally